Hi, Kaylee here for Cheney's Cheapskates. Now moving on to a very popular subject of school. My daughter is starting primary school in a couple of months' time, so of course those expenses of school uniforms and products and everything you need for school was a big concern. Again, now this is just how I do things. You don't have to do it this way. Again, when I look at school uniforms, I think back to when I was a child, and I think, you know, when you're a child and you're at primary school, you're painting and colouring, you're doing things that are going to get those uniforms dirty and even stained with stains that you're not going to be able to necessarily get out. So why buy brand new uniforms? You're just going to be really frustrated when that child comes home with a big marker stain or something like that on it. You're going to be annoyed because you spent $50 on a brand new uniform, and the first day they come home, it's an absolute mess. So second-hand again is the way to go. Now, most schools have clothing pools. Now, the smart thing to do is do not wait until your child is about to start school to start going to the clothing pools. I started earlier this year, and I started going about once a month initially, and then I'm now going a lot more frequently, like weekly. My school clothing pool is open 2 days a week on a Monday and a Thursday. Sometimes it's a bit tricky because the hours that they're open, if you're a working parent or you're a worker just generally yourself anyway, they're open usually like 8:30 in the morning till 9:30 or 2:30 to 3:30. Now they are usually only open for an hour because they have parents volunteering there. Anywho, you can get items there brand new or second hand, donated by other parents whose child has grown out of the item. I filled a bag for $30, and in that bag I got 3 summer dresses, a couple of winter cardigans with obviously with the logo of the school on it, a hat, and some stockings. Um, that would have cost me brand new, probably close to the $300 mark, and I got it for 35. So the best time obviously to go is at the beginning of the year when when parents have gone through their children's items over the Christmas holiday, and they've got, okay, they've grown in that last few months, and they'll donate. The worst time to go is close to when school's going to begin, because that's when everyone goes. Now, my school has a orientation day. The ladies at the clothing pool specifically told me, do not come to the clothing pool on orientation day. There'll be a wait of about 2 hours, and that's just to buy brand new dresses. Those second-hand ones will go like that on that day. So you really want to be going earlier in the year. If you're not sure if your school has a clothing pool, just give them a call and ask them. Some of the workers there will often also take down your details. If you can't make it, or you don't really want to be spending the petrol in going there and finding nothing, just say, look, my daughter or my son is needing a size, whatever size it is, and what item, and a lot of the times the ladies or men who are working there will be nice enough to send you a text or give you a call and let you know, look, this is what's come in, but it is first come, first serve. They'll very rarely hold the item for you because they're obviously in demand. Now, for shoes, this for me, as long as your child doesn't have any issues where they need special type shoes, again, I go back to the markets again for the shoes, because you know, they'll be worn. Obviously they're shoes, they'll be worn, but a lot of the times the condition isn't too bad. My daughter had hip dysplasia when she was born, so for the start of the year I am going to go out and I'm going to spend that little bit extra, and I'm going to buy some Clark's shoes because the quality is really good. But that being said, she doesn't really need specific shoes. But again, a lot of parents do the same thing that I'm doing when it comes to the, you know, their first day. They'll get their new shoes. So there are some items that I'll buy new. But again, op shops, garage sales, markets, you know, are a place to go for shoes. Also online, your Facebook pages will have a lot of these items for sale. And the good thing with Facebook pages, which I probably should have mentioned in the charity shops because it kind of relates to it, is if you're looking for something specific, go onto one of these Facebook pages. For instance, online op shop is a great one. You can type in what you're looking for there. So instead of going through every single post of items that are being sold, just type in, oh, boys' shoes, girls' shoes, and it will bring up all the listings that have those words in it, making it a lot easier for you to find what you're looking for. And again, a lot of these pages, they might say they're wanting $20. You might, but it doesn't hurt to just say, oh, would you take 10? Would you take 15? All they can do is say no. There's no harm in asking. So that's the shoes. Now, I have been told by the school that when it comes to backpacks, they don't have to have the school backpack. So I was going to go out and buy, she was going to be head to toe the school brand, but I've been told they don't have to have that type of bag. So you can buy any old backpack for the child to take, and therefore saving some more money. A lot of schools also redo their emblems. So the school that my daughter's going to, for instance, have changed their emblem. So everything that had the older emblem, it still said the name of the school. They've just changed the picture on it. Everything with that on it was free. So brand new hats that have never been worn with the old emblem. That's what she's wearing. It still has the name of the school on it. It's still an official hat. It's just a different emblem. So these are all little hints that can help you get through that school worry financially. This has been Kaylee for Chinese Cheapskate.